So obviously in 2022, there are a ton of options in the fitness industry, and definitely earning six figures per annum, it really is more achievable than ever before. But like I said, treat the first few years like you're an apprentice. Again, it doesn't mean that you are going to be earning poor money. It's more from the standpoint of long hours, and you're building up experience, which ultimately, study and money can't buy experience. So it is really important to long-term success. And one of the key points here is that the industry is booming, and in particular within Australia, it's going to double over the next 3 years. And across most of the Western world, of the UK, the United States, and the Canada, post-pandemic rebound, you can expect a lot of that. So again, this is all data pulled from IBIS, and we've got the references at the end of the presentation. But in Australia, the average annual income for a PT is $62,400, right? In North America, it's $62,953. So obviously, if you compare that from an exchange rate, the average North American trainer earns about $75,000, whereas the average Australian trainer earns about $62,000. However, the top 10% in Australia actually earn a lot more than the top 10% in North America. If you ask my opinion on why that is, I think that in North America, you've got like 3 or 4 really highly concentrated places where, I guess, from a socioeconomic standpoint, people are justifying the rates, whether that's in California, New York, places like Austin, Texas. These are all places where I know people within the industry that earn anywhere from $200,000 per annum to $1 million per annum as trainers, whether that's individuals online or as gym owners. But I think, in particular, that top 10%, like if you want to round it out, anywhere in the West, top 10%, you're going to be earning $130,000 to $200,000. And that's realistic. I mean, it took me, I was earning $100,000 plus within 2 years of getting into the industry. And that was, within, not 2 years, within three to 4 years of getting in the fitness industry. So again, that was in a very unevolved industry back in the early noughties. Today, you can definitely do it within 2 years, but you've got to be a subject matter expert. You've got to get results, and you've got to be comfortable enough to put yourself out there on social and promote yourself as a fitness professional. So obviously with us though, if we were to compare and make a comparison, our average trainers here in Australia earn about $95,000, whereas our average North American based trainer earn about $80,000 US. So we've seen a significant jump. If you compare those rates, our top 10% in Australia, 200 grand plus compared to 140. Our top 10% in the US, 150 plus compared to 90. So, you're looking at a 30 to 40%, about a 30% increase in earning potential for coaches that are working with Clean Health. And I think if I was to put it down as to why, we shorten the time horizon that it takes a trainer to achieve a result with their client. So what I mean by that is because we've been in the trenches ourselves and done over 250,000 sessions in the gyms and had all of these different transformations, and you can go online and have a look at them. We know how to get a client that is overweight and not feeling well or feeling good to in shape and feeling great in as little as 12 weeks. Right? So think about it like this. If you have the skill set and the knowledge to be able to do that with a client, you can get 12 months worth of results in 12 weeks. So obviously if you're able to do that, you can charge your rates out at a premium, right? So, our courses are really blended, are focused on blending the science, the information, the data, but then giving you guys the practical real world tools and templates to be able to translate that data yourselves, or translate it without having to rely on anyone else, and give you a step-by-step process to basically take a client that is overweight and unhealthy and get them in shape faster than the average PT. And that's how I built my brand initially. That's how we built our brand as a PT organization, and that's how we built our brand as an education provider. It's through providing information and skills that shorten the time horizon compared to what our competitors do. And we're able to do that because we have a very unique IP background. I think I often say that our courses are designed by the trainers for the trainers. If you look at any of our competitors, all of the CEOs and ownership groups, private equity, accountants, lawyers and stuff like that. I mean, Clean Health is 100% solely owned and operated by myself, right? And at the end of the day, I tell people I'm a qualified PT. I've had to learn all this business stuff along the way. So I definitely know firsthand that our students are going to earn, at least 20 to 30% more than if they were to go with one of our competitors. So